Welcome to Middle Fingers Up, the show where we hold our heads high and our middle fingers higher. I'm your host, Kiran McKay. It's hard to believe that we've already reached our 25th episode of Middle Fingers Up. We started this journey with the intention of creating a safe space for conversations about mental health, self-care, and personal growth. And we couldn't have done it without you all. So we wanted to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for your unwavering support and encouragement. Your positive feedback, comments, and messages have motivated us to continue to create content that resonates with you. We've had the privilege of interviewing incredible guests who have shared their experiences, insights, and stories of hope. Our hope is that each episode has helped you feel seen, heard, and understood. And if we made a difference in your life, even in the smallest way, we consider it a job well done. As we continue to produce new episodes, we're committed to improving and growing as a podcast. Your feedback and suggestions are invaluable to us, so please, please, please keep them coming. We would like to express our appreciation to David James, also known as DJCAM, for submitting an amazing remix of our theme song that we're going to start the show with. Thank you, David, for being a part of the Middle Fingers Up family and for lending your musical skills to make our podcast even better. Once again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being part of this journey. We couldn't have done it without you, and here's to many more episodes of Middle Fingers Up. With love and gratitude.
Extend your middle finger.
Middle finger straight up at me.
Index middle finger.
His middle finger keeps popping up.
Middle finger emojis. Cute.
Windows down and middle finger up.
Smudge, middle finger.
I feel like God's giving me the middle finger.
And middle fingers.
And then she sends a middle finger.
Why does his middle finger look so weird?
I might as well give him the middle finger. Put the middle fingers high in the sky.
Where's my background music? The show where we hold our heads.
Hey, I don't know. Is it? Hopefully.
Who sang? Who said it?
They said it.
Oh,
They.
Of course.
The best thing you've done is the middle fingers up segment. I got a lot of middle finger up things to do today. I got a lot of anger inside of me. It's been a while, a lot of rage and shit.
Oh my God.
All right, sorry.
I'm going to take a sip of my Prosecco.
Yes.
This is the first time I'm having a drink on the show.
Let's cheers.
Let's cheers. Let's
That's a lie. I've seen you drinking on the show before.
Oh my God, I never drink on the show. I drink only water.
Ready?
Toast.
Oh,
Cheers. Yay. Episode 25.
Congratulations.
Thank
None
you,
of us
guys.
thought you'd make it here.
I'm
We're
having
all
vodka
very
soda
proud,
as
very,
well.
I don't even know why you're here. You guys are going to be the worst. Whose idea was this?
I feel like it was yours because if you don't recall, we got a message yesterday after asking what our weekend plans were.
Hold on, what's up, right? What's up?
And then we were like, I'm free Saturday. And then Kiran goes on to say, okay, be here at 3:30. We're going to do a recording. Dinner's at 6. And we were like, okay.
Which, by the way, didn't actually happen the way I was hoping it would.
Not at all.
And Carrie is, making supper upstairs. And so we have to make this episode very short, which some of the listeners are probably happy about.
Which I think Cam's happy about.
I didn't read any of those messages, and then I come over because I think we're just like having karaoke night or whatever.
Which
and
we
then,
are after.
And then she's all like, "Oh, we got to record and stuff and do this and that and that." And then I'm like, "Well, give me a shot then because I don't like talking, right?"
Yeah, I think what you said was, you like talking? I don't.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm going to fix my mic here. We're going to try to do this as a no edits episode, so we'll see if it's possible. I don't want to make a bunch of noise, but
That was impressive. I didn't even hear anything.
okay, good. I hope that works.
Good job.
So anyways, thank you for being here. I'm really glad
you.
you're here. And so do you want to just jump into a middle fingers up? Should we do
let's
this?
do it.
Okay. Cam, do you want to go first, or do you want
I don't know.
Nana?
I have like a few, so I'm just gonna like say what I'm mad about.
You know what? It's been a while.
But
Do
then I'm
them
not
all.
gonna explain it. I'm just gonna tell you guys what I'm upset
Okay.
about. So first things first,
'Kay.
the rapper Lil Baby, fucking he sucks. I don't like him at all. I don't understand why he's famous. Like he's on every feature. Like I like a lot of rappers, and he's like a feature on there. And then whenever his part comes, I just turn the song off.
Oh my god, what does he sound like?
I don't know, man.
Know
he
him?
sounds like shit, and I don't know why he's so famous, why he's so rich. It's you people that are doing this for him. And when I say you people, I mean like everybody, right? That likes rap music. You guys are making people like this rich. Okay, next, charcuterie boards. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? It's garbage. I hate them so much. It's disgusting. And then people
wait, like the board itself, or like what's served on the board?
Everything.
The whole concept.
Oh, wow.
Cracker, meat, cheese. And then people are like, oh, it's like finger food. It's easy. I mean, it's like, no, finger food is a chip. You pick up a chip, you eat it. I have to go get a knife. I have to cut the cheese. I have to put it on, spread it on. What the fuck is it? And then everyone's touching it. There's kids running around, like sneezing on it and shit.
Oh, gosh.
Anyways, next.
I'm sorry. Oh.
What parties have you been going to? Like, kids running around,
Next.
sneezing.
Last one. This one's like, I'm not that like upset about it. I just don't understand.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Anyone who doesn't like the Twix, the chocolate bar, I can't fuck with you.
Oh, yeah. Why don't people like Twix?
I don't know. I feel like if you don't like the combination of that, like,
I know.
that nougat, whatever the fuck, caramel, the wafer, all that shit in your mouth, you don't like that combination.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like you.
Well, and I also feel Twix bars are for those of us that are allergic to nuts. I feel like we get what could be the peanut butter.
Who's allergic to nuts? Who's allergic to nuts in this room? Who's allergic?
Some of us.
Where are you looking? He's like, you're like looking into
not
the
even
corner.
looking
of the
at
Looking
us.
over there. Because, like, who's allergic to nuts in this room?
Oh, we should have videotaped
Nobody.
this one.
Nobody.
Sorry, peanuts.
Peanuts.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so is that everything? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you want to unpack that more?
No, I think I did pretty good.
You did really good. Those were really good ones. Thank you for sharing, my brother. Okay.
That
Nana,
was
what
a
about
lot.
you? Nana.
Nada here. I'm going to put my middle finger up to airlines because I'm supposed to go away to San Diego with girlfriends of mine for a stag, and my flight out got canceled. So now I'm trying to figure out what to do.
All of you guys?
No, I was on a different itinerary than them.
Uh-oh.
So their flight, I think the time changed, but mine got fully canceled.
Yeah.
So I either have to go one day before them and hang out in San Diego alone.
Why not?
Or I can come one day after they get there.
Why
But,
not?
yeah. I'll figure it out. I was
That's
just
sucky.
annoyed. Yeah.
Doesn't your mom work for an airline?
She does. She
Yeah.
sure does.
Wow. Is that the airline?
No.
Doesn't your best friend Nikita work for an airline?
She does.
Oh, interesting. Is that the one?
But apparently I get no benefits from either of these two.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
but yeah, it was just annoying. And I'm just putting my middle finger up to that.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Good
How
for
about you?
Oh, how about me? Well, okay, so
Oh my God.
I haven't even started yet. I don't even know what it is at this point.
Anything results
Right,
in Cam
yeah,
saying,
clearly.
oh my God.
Gosh. I would like to just have a parenting moment right now. As you guys are like drinking your drinks. We should have brought the bottle. Why is the bottle not here?
I wanted to leave it for your loving husband who was making us dinner.
He is making us dinner.
I can
So,
go grab it.
well, just wait. So here's my, not while I'm doing my middle fingers up. So as you know, I always talk about our kids. And as you know, Xander is just entering that little pre-teen hood, like entering preteen. Yeah, he's a tween, preteen, whatever that is. And I feel I was watching this episode, this podcast where this father sort of talks about this. He says the reason why we have this whole village concept is because our kids, as they enter adolescence, they sort of leave us. And so because we become stupid, we're dumb. Anything we say is going to be stupid. And I'm like, oh, check. Yes. And so he says that this village is really there so that because their friends' parents are smart and awesome and cool,
Right.
maybe uncles and aunts, or their opinion matters more. So you create this village for this purpose. And eventually, as they become adults, they sort of find their way back and you find your way back. And I feel that, wouldn't you say, us with our parents now, we can hang out with them. We have a really good conversation with them. And when we were kids, we think, maybe not you, I don't know, because you weren't a product of public school like many of us. Maybe you were taught differently. But anyways, so I really appreciated that concept because my middle finger's up is this little twilight zone that I can feel myself entering with my child. And I'm like, oh, this is happening because, I'm so stupid. The other day I got asked out of anger why Papa would even marry me. So I'm like, oh, it's happening. So now I have a little note section on my phone and I write like a few sentences after a fight, and I name it like rap after like rap lyrics. So this little fight we got into was about him withholding the truth, lying. And so I called it, it's called Notes for the Boys, and I date it, and I called it Realize. Oh. And just a little, hey, we just had this argument, and I know we hate each other, but I get where you're coming from. Here's where I'm coming from. You know, I don't know. You never know what's going to happen. And I'm like, is my kid going to hate me for the next few years? Maybe I can not get to the part where I really actually start hating him, right? Because sometimes I think as our kids are not intentionally trying to gaslight us, which also I think kids created the whole gaslighting thing. I think gaslighting comes from kids, because my son was gaslighting. I'm like, holy shit. And he doesn't even know he's doing that. And he's making me feel like a piece of, you know what?
Yeah.
But it's because his emotions are taking over. So anyways, I don't really know what I was saying, but that's what I'm putting my
I was listening
fingers.
though.
Nice.
I mean,
Could you sum it up in 5 words, Cam?
Usually I zone out when you talk, but I was listening. Pretty much you're telling me not to have kids? Is that what that? Right?
Is that your dog whining outside
Yeah,
here?
he's outside the door. Yeah.
Busy Bone is whining out there.
That's okay. He'll leave.
He wants to come
Busy
in.
Bone, aka Biz Marquee, right?
AKA Bidju.
AKA I'm always busy.
Okay.
Don't talk to me. Don't call me.
Okay, well, yeah, there we go.
Like, that whole kid thing is funny, because when we were in BC this last weekend, we were hanging out with Tsuut'ina.
Yes, the middle child.
The third lost Randawa, who never gets hurt.
Who is she?
Hey, I've been begging that girl to get on a podcast, and she will not do it. She will not record.
Yo,
an
you got
episode.
me before you got her. It's crazy
I
because
know.
like she's got some knowledge to drop.
I know, exactly. If everybody could just please tell my sister that she needs to come on, that would be great. But anyways, yes. So
she
you went to visit last weekend.
Yeah, and her and her husband, Sean, we were hanging out at their house, and the kids were there, and she was like, you know what, Sean, I think we need to stop framing all of our complaints towards the boys like so strongly around Cam and Nana, because I think it's like getting to them. And
interesting.
Cam and I started laughing.
She's a smarty
But it's not that. It was when we went to Disneyland, right? Sorry. Yeah.
It was Disneyland. But so she's like talking about Naim and Norin, and she's like, oh, you know, it's so sad when like they have to sleep over at the grandparents. Like, it's so quiet in the house, and like she's like going like Cam and I are just like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then Sean comes in and he's like, I'm pretty good for like the first couple days, and then I start missing them. And Serena's like, Sean,
Facts.
like, come on.
Yeah.
She's like, we just had a discussion about this. But it was really funny. All weekend, whenever Sean would say something negative, or when she was tempted to say something negative, she's like, but precious angels, like, just make me the happiest woman in the world.
She's trying to sway you guys. Should you not have children, just in case, or whatever that is, right? Yeah. It's a funny time for people in your age bracket and your sort of after marriage, you have your careers, and, you know, for most people, the next thing is to pop out a kid or two.
Yeah.
And you guys are sort of entering that, and are you feeling people are sort of looking at you and wondering and asking?
You know, actually, I want to say that a lot of like our parents and like our like uncles and aunties and masiyan, you know, and pujis and all that. Okay. Anyways, like, they're all like, oh yeah, you're young, because I feel like they, you know how it was back then for them. They were like having popping out kids and they're like 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
I think most of them are like, oh, we understand.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, interesting.
most of them like, oh yeah, like, enjoy your life, and then like, you know, give us a granddaughter, like as my like dad would say. Like,
yeah.
But I think they get it.
Just make sure you're in the mic.
I think they get it.
Shit. Wow, that's excessive.
Sorry, I wasn't talking in the mic.
Yeah.
But you know what's interesting though? I think your mom has shifted her perspective a little bit after your fertility episode. Speaking of, should we maybe call?
Hey, that's a good question.
Harmony?
You know what? I love this, because we should call this a toke and talk. Should we call Harmony? But as I call her, what were you going to say about that?
Oh, that she was educated to not make those comments or like ask what's going on.
Harmony and Stephanie did such a good job. You know, that episode, I have to thank them both, because after that episode, the feedback that I started getting, and anytime someone listens to that, they reach out, those two in their story and how they talked about going through their fertility struggles, I think it impacted a lot of people. And a lot of people felt this way of exhaling, like, hey, okay, I can talk about this. And I've had people contact me saying, yeah, years ago I went through this. And I'm so glad that these two are recognizing it's important to talk and go through it, because if I had done that, it would have helped me a lot more. It's like, you know, so they don't get, I don't think these two even get, Harmony and Steph, how much they impacted.
Yeah.
Are you calling Steph too?
Maybe we'll call Steph. We'll see. But she said she might be around. I don't know. I told them that, hey, hold on. Oh, hey, the phone's ringing.
Harmony.
Let's call, check in.
Hello.
Harmony.
Hi.
Harmony.
Hey, thanks for picking up the phone. Are we catching you at a bad time? Sorry, we're running so late.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay, sorry. If I had another middle fingers up to give Cam. Sorry, Cam's dying. We're calling this a toke-in talk, but we're not literally toking because we're in the house, but Cam just is coughing.
I just choked on my spit. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Thank you for coming on today. We're, as you know, recording episode 25.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And honestly, a lot of where we are today has to do with both you and Steph sharing your stories and coming on and being so vulnerable. And I even remember you were really going through an intimate moment prior to taping that episode. And you decided to still come on and talk because you felt it was important. And so I was just saying to these two here, people are still emailing and messaging about that episode when they hear it. They're passing it on to other people. I've had professionals say that they've passed it on to clients. So I think that is like amazing.
I mean, honestly, like, what more could you ask for? That's the whole point, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so now that we have the formalities out of the way, since we're celebrating episode 25, Harmony, I assume that you listened to some episodes since yours.
Put her on the spot, jeez.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. So this is an episode being hosted by myself and Cam.
Oh, we're hosting this shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't know that either. Okay.
So we're going to ask you a series of questions, get your feedback on MFU.
What?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Harmony. This is not what, when I reached out to her, I said, hey, do you want to just come on for a quick 2 minutes or less conversation? So
but wait, hold on before. Harmony, how's your Saturday going?
Oh, it's going really well, Cam. How's yours?
Not bad. I can't complain. You must not be doing much if you're answering Kiran's phone call.
Literally like glued to my phone. Like, when is she going to call me? When is she going to call me?
And it was supposed to be a long time ago too, so I apologize.
She's
That's
recovering from Vegas. She just got
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw those. I saw your stories.
Yeah, I'm just chilling like a villain today. I partied a lot.
Good.
I love that.
Nana said you guys ate a lot of burgers.
Yeah, we did. We just generally ate a lot.
That's awesome.
That's what you do when you go to Vegas.
I love it.
That's where all the money goes.
Yeah.
Straight up. We're going to ball out on food, not going as like a poor, person going to party with our friends. Like, we're going to act like we're high rollers.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so back to the question. Okay, so since your episode and excluding your episode, what's been your favorite topic discussed on MFU?
It's okay to be honest.
No. Okay, so my favorite two easily are the body image campaigns. I love Steph's episode. I love Doreen's episode. And then otherwise, I thought the episode with Simran was really, really, really interesting. I thought it was really great to have a perspective from somebody in our community to be able to talk about some of that stuff. Also because it ties into a lot of what I do at work with the forensic diagnostics that she was talking about. We get those reports and we use those for criminal sentencing. So I was like, oh my God, like, what an interesting way to think about it coming from the person who's diagnosing and making the reports.
Oh, that is so cool. Thanks for asking that question. I was really nervous at first, Nana, but I
didn't ask her what her least favorite episode was.
Oh, shit. No, I appreciate that. I'm going to pass that on to Simran, too, because I think even when her and I were in this room, and I don't know if I said this on the show, but outside of it, I said, just like sitting across another South Asian woman that is in this field and you're clearly successful, and to be able to talk about successes together, because I feel like sometimes our community, instead of celebrating each other, we get weird and knock each other down. And it always has to do with our own stuff and not about how well this person's doing. So I just really appreciated how she spoke. Somebody messaged me and said that Simran's voice is like a warm hug. I was like,
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, her voice
so
is
cool.
very soothing.
That's
very
awesome.
Soothing.
Really well said.
Next question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just won't
on
talk.
it. She got time for this.
When you recorded your episode with our wonderful host here, Kiran
Oh,
McKay,
yeah, great.
what was your favorite part about being on that episode, and what was your least favorite part about being on that episode, specifically in relation to Kiran hosting the episode?
Nothing to do with Steph. Nothing to do with you sitting in the room.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you were sitting in the room. It's okay. I like feedback. All press is good press.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So favorite part of recording with Kiran was just how comfortable and easy you like made the conversation feel.
That's a lie.
That is not. What are you talking about? You're not here. You don't know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Lawyered. You just got lawyered.
Just here to talk shit, Karen.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought you were really great, super good with letting Steph and I speak and tell our story, and then asking really great, intelligent questions. And I really appreciated that you sort of just let it be to Steph and I to explain things. You made it very comfortable. Like you mentioned, I was going through a really rough time fertility wise right before we recorded that episode. I was super raw and fresh from, finding out that I wasn't pregnant when I thought that I was. So no, it was really great. You made me feel really comfortable, and I appreciate that. I guess my least favorite part of the episode, which has nothing to do with you, is also that I cried like a little bitch baby. But I know it was for the greater good. If I wasn't raw and emotional and vulnerable, it just wouldn't have been real.
Oh, for sure. And I think I had women in particular saying, I am bawling and I have to get myself together and go back to work, or this is me crying on the way home. And I think it helped because vulnerability is a superpower that we don't always acknowledge within ourselves. We acknowledge it in other people, but not ourselves. So I really hope that you can take this feedback as people were really, really appreciated how honest you were. And I think that helped women like my mom and other parents. Even Stephanie's mom messaged me, my aunt, saying, because she's also kind of grieving her own process too as a potential grandparent, right? And so sometimes you don't realize when you're pushing your own agenda on others. And so she even said, I've never really understood my daughter's perspective in the way that I have, because we created the space, and even her mom created the space for Stephanie to be able to say, this is where I'm actually at. And if it wasn't for you two being that honest about it, I think it wouldn't have hit home in the same way.
No, and I mean, I have no regrets about it. It's difficult, obviously, to be vulnerable, sort of lay it all out there. For the most part, the majority of people in my life actually found out that Tony and I were going through fertility struggles after that episode, and I had posted it and said, I participated in this. So a lot of people were hearing that podcast episode, and they messaged me after and were super supportive and sympathetic and empathetic, but they were like, we didn't realize how painful it was until we could hear it in your voice, as you were talking about it, what you sort of go through, and we had no idea because you don't show that.
Right. Yeah, well said.
Well, we're very glad that you came on and shared.
Yeah.
Because at one point, I think that episode was the most downloaded.
Mm-hmm. It still is.
Yeah.
Others come and compete with it, but it's still the top one. It's the one that got a lot of people to start subscribing. When you go back and you look at the stats.
Yeah.
And it's like Mount Everest on the charts. It's pretty high up. And
Well, I want to thank you for inviting Steph and I to be on it. I think it was amazing to be a part of something and to help you get to this 25th episode, even in the smallest little way. And I'm so proud of everything that you do. And I'm really excited for where this is going to go.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You don't have to be so nice.
Nana's so sad that her plan backfired, but I really appreciate. And also it's Harmony. I know. You know, you're the kindest human I've ever met in my whole life.
We got to get like Amin to get us some.
Yeah.
I'm in Mexico. This is why we didn't call Amin.
Call him while he's in Mexico.
Yeah, we should actually.
Wait, sorry, Harmony. Before you leave or here, I just want to. Do you want to do a top 5 segment? Are you down for that?
Let's do it.
Of course. I wanted to be in one so bad. I was so sad that we didn't get to do it.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I know it's a Rendawa thing normally, but I'm going to do it this time. Every single time there's been a top 5 in an episode, Harmony will always text me her top 5, and it's like the cutest thing ever. I'm so excited.
That's another middle fingers up. Who doesn't like top 5 segments? They're like the best thing ever, right?
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. What do you want to do?
Okay, do it.
I really want to do rappers with her, but she did that with you guys. I wish I was there.
We never did it.
No, but she texted me her.
She texted. Okay,
she told me.
Just ask her.
So I know. So no, we'll do something else. Harmony, how about?
Wait. Are we supposed? Oh, no, we never did your music, but whatever. Cam's corner.
If you cut me off one more time tonight, Karen, I'm fucking leaving. That's it. I'm done. And
after dinner,
karaoke.
And you know what?
After dinner,
you know what? I'll take cash. I don't want my check in the mail anymore. I'll take cash right on the spot.
Okay, go ask her. She's got to go. Poor girls.
Let's do top 5 shopping carts.
What?
Shopping carts?
Yeah, like, you know, like you've been to like thrift stores, you've been to, you know, like grocery stores, you've been around Walmart. You come on, you already know Walmart's the worst shopping cart there is.
It's made of plastic.
Those wheels are always like, you know, the back left wheels is always about to fall off.
Isn't that how they all
and
come?
it just goes right into someone else's shopping cart by itself.
And it's always the most racist lady ever who gives you a look like you purposely hit her. It's like,
she's
sorry.
like, this isn't the way it's done here. And we're like, oh, okay. In India, we just bash each other with our shopping carts. Okay.
That's a tough one though.
It is a really hard one.
We can do something else if
do that one.
This one's good also, but also Harmony is a lover of Costco too. So you could do the.
I was gonna say
the Kirkland. That's a great one.
Top 5 Kirkland brands. We can do that too.
Okay, do it. You get to.
That's a gem.
He's gonna let you choose. Wow. I like Harmony. For sure.
I don't think I can come up with 5 shopping carts. Like I instantly thought of 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what the other two good ones would
like, that's like pretty good. That's really good. You put me on the spot shopping.
Okay.
It's because I thought
Let's do shopping carts. Let's do shopping carts.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Okay. I love this girl. Yeah. Do it.
Okay. So we're not going like best to worst, right? We're just doing 5 good ones.
Never in order.
If you could do best to worst, I think there's something wrong with you. Like if you have them, like this number 1,
you have way too much money.
You can just think about like the ones you've used.
Okay. So I'm gonna say Costco, probably the best one.
Okay.
That's
Home Depot.
Oh,
pretty decent.
That's my number 1 actually. But yeah.
IKEA, I think also pretty decent.
I didn't even think of that.
IKEA.
Those are big ass ones too.
Dang, yeah.
I'm going to say Superstore No Frills because, you know, they have like the pretty big handles.
Yep. Okay.
What's my last one that's not a really shitty shopping cart?
You know what? I thought of a good one, but I'm going to wait for you to do yours.
Harmony,
I wouldn't want to.
There's also, remember that place? It starts with a Z? Remember?
Zellers?
Yeah.
Fuck Zellers. Coming back.
They had like the little bubble letters like on the handle of their shopping cart. Why do I know shopping carts so well? Like,
oh my god! I remember the dollar store. The dollar store has really cute little ones that are perfect
with the little flag things.
Yeah.
But she still has to do one more. Let her do her.
Yeah. Number 5.
Not
what else is
not
there?
a shitty.
What about you ever go to like the States? Is there anywhere in the States that you used one or something?
Target doesn't have a bad one.
Yeah, the red ones.
It's okay.
Those are good.
It's like the same as the Zellers one, I guess. You can say Zellers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, those are mine.
Nice.
Good job. Sweet. I love it. Only. Do you guys get to go, or is it just like Harmony?
No, just Harmony.
Yeah. I agree.
What? No, you guys have to go. What the fuck?
We could have shared some that we like along the way.
We'll just text you.
Yeah, that's right. We'll text you. It's your episode.
I will say though, the Bed Bath and Beyond shopping cart is pretty. It's pretty baller.
Harmony, I'm surprised.
They're gone though. Oh, they're gone now. Though
they are gone, but like you can still like like Sears. I don't remember theirs.
Okay, you didn't stipulate that it could be like non-existent shopping carts.
It's shopping. For me, it's a top 5 shopping carts. Like there's not that many.
He changes the rules when it's his turn every time.
Also, if you were here, you could see how angry Cam just got.
No, I'm not angry. I'm passionate.
My God.
I'm passionate.
This is why we can't record all the time.
It's passion. Guys, come on.
Okay, good. All right.
Well, thank you so much, Harmony, for coming.
No problem. Love all of you guys. Have fun finishing.
Love you.
Perfect. Say hi to Tony too. He's my friend.
Oh yeah, shout out to Tony.
Shout out Tony.
He's a real one.
Yeah.
My boy.
He's smiling. He's right here.
Tony.
Oh, and
Tony Rich Project.
Shout out to my favorite Teddy. Right?
Oh, Teddy.
Yeah.
and Milo.
Oh, Milo.
And Milo.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Oh
old
my
guy.
gosh. God,
He's
let's
an old guy.
and your mom and your dad.
Oh my god.
And your brother,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
puppy,
yeah.
Everyone.
Can't leave anybody out.
Yeah,
yo.
Oh, your in-laws too. You got
yeah,
a bunch of
auntie,
those.
uncle, the other auntie, uncle too.
Yeah, the kid.
Oh my god, we all appreciate
All right, dude. Thank you so much. Have a great
it.
day.
No problem. You too, bye guys.
Bye. That was
God, I just
awesome.
hate her. Right?
Just start talking shit about her.
Just immediate juggling out right after she hangs out.
You can't talk shit about Harmony. She's one of
I
those very
know.
few people in the world. That Sajin, our cousin Sajin, is the other one. The very few people in the world that you just cannot
What
talk
did we
shit about.
just today? You brought up something about Sajin, and I was like, "Fuck Sajin," remember?
Oh yeah, I don't
I know, you have to
It
say that to him
was
because he's so
funny.
nice. You have to be like, fuck you.
She was
Sajin.
like, "Oh wow."
I'm like, oh, I was just telling you how like nice he was. Fuck Sajin.
Yeah, he is super nice.
Yeah.
He's the type of person. He'd be like, "Yeah, fuck me, man." Like,
I suck.
I do suck.
Yeah, thanks for the feedback. I'll do better.
Yeah.
So I know you were saying that Harmony and Stephanie's episode was most downloaded.
Yeah.
What other like stats have you been able to gather?
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a good question.
I have a good stat that you should gather.
Oh, okay.
How many times you've cut somebody off, like in a segment? Oh my gosh. We should figure that one out. Can we go into your computer?
No,
That's
that
Mount
one,
Everest.
Wait, that one, and when you answer your own question, that was meant for the guest.
Wow, I didn't know this was another roast.
Or when she
Keep going, get
when
out of
she
your
asks
system.
you a deep question and you think about it and you go into it and then she asks you a different question. But is that also cutting off? That's probably just cutting off, right?
Probably.
Oh,
But keep
man.
going.
Yeah, really good feedback here. Shit.
We're hosting.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, what other stats have you gathered about
As they
MFU?
roll their eyes. Well, apart from those that I just learned about today, no, I already know that. I suck at that. Well, I think that's a good question, actually, because Carrie and I keep track just out of curiosity. I think you have to be mindful because sometimes that can make you feel really crappy about yourself. Sometimes that can make you feel really good. And I think you have to just, they always say facts don't lie. So just look at the stats and kind of figure out what. And what we're figuring out is there's over 38 countries that people are
Wow.
listening from.
That's awesome.
So I just have to say thank you to every single person that continues to listen, continues to give the feedback, and also because of all of you, there are 38 countries around the world that are connected because of this little passion project, because we're all trying to find a way to think better, do better, be better. And I think that's lovely. So I want to thank everyone. It's been amazing to know that over 38 countries. Like, how cool is that?
That's really cool. I hate giving you props.
You can't even look at me.
He's like, that's really
But
cool.
good for
Staring
you.
at the wall.
Good for you for being the most successful siblings out of the Rendawas. I'm so proud of you.
That's not true.
Right?
Serena's doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. She is with Nai and Nori.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Did you see any specific like spikes in certain cities or anything after certain episodes?
Oh man, look at you. It's so Canada is kind of obvious, but then when you kind of break that down, Calgary and Surrey are pretty high up. So I really, really appreciate everybody listening out of Calgary and Surrey.
Yeah.
And then I have a lot of people in Germany that are listening to me. So thank you. My German husband is very happy about that too. So I just give me feedback, folks. Like if I don't know if you accidentally downloaded it. And
have you gotten feedback from a random person?
Yeah, actually I have. And you just cut me off and asked me a new question. And I didn't even finish the other one.
I'm sorry, who's the host tonight? Who's the host?
We're just embodying you.
And the UK. Oh. So those are like the top, like in Australia. And then outside of that, it's just amazingly random places that people are listening from. So
Yeah.
I appreciate India. India has quite a few too, which that means a lot.
Yeah.
Means a lot.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if that was after Jeevan's episode.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should look into that.
Yeah.
Could be.
You should already have these stats backed up, but like, hey, what do I know, right? About anything?
What were you gonna ask something, or were you gonna say when you cut me off? What were you saying?
Yeah,
The question that you had?
go grab me a shot.
So anyways, I had a
Text
specific...
Carrie to bring you down, and he can refill our prosecco. Ask him. Text him.
Guys, we don't drink prosecco on this. We're having shots of whiskey.
We're
okay?
not having.
Oh my god. Anyways, so after I brought up Jeevan because
Yeah.
after your episode with him, I was quite salty because I listened to the whole thing.
Oh my god!
And my name was not mentioned one time.
She was so, you know what? And I support my wife.
Oh God, here we go.
So
This is
you know
a
what?
flashback to another relative.
Let's call up Jeevan.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta voice my
Okay,
complaints.
but I don't. Oh my God, I have to call Jeevan now. Shit. I've never called Jeevan before. I've only talked to him through Instagram and then interviewed him. This is the first time I'm calling him. He's probably like, what?
Hello?
Jeevan?
Yes.
Hey, this
How's
is.
it going?
Hey, buddy.
Yo, G, what up?
Also,
up?
Cam and Nana have hijacked an episode recording. They've decided to host.
We're here.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
it's actually been a roast, not a host episode. So
You've lost your entire... You lost your podcast after 25 episodes?
yeah, all the work I put in, everybody's like, oh.
We done pulled up on her. We done pulled up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of roasts, Jeevan.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, this is also a toke in what was it
She
called?
just cut you off again.
Token
Nana.
talk?
Nana, she just
Token
cut you off,
talk.
you know what
We're
I'm saying?
toking and talking.
She cutting the host off. You know what I'm saying?
Lots of voices on one podcast always ends up well, guys.
That's the goal. We want this to be chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, we were calling you so that I could complain about not being mentioned in your episode.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Well, you were, just not by me.
I don't think so. Was I even
So-
mentioned?
Oh, really?
So this is what happened. I mentioned you at the beginning. If you really listen, I was like, "Oh, I want to give a shout to my sister-in-law Nana," and then Jeevan kept talking,
Yeah, that's what I did.
and it was his fault actually, and it was poor connection. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to blame Jeevan because I really am very grateful that Jeevan's come on and gives me feedback. Sometimes I don't even ask for it, and he gives me feedback. But I just take that as like that's positive.
For somebody who runs a mental health podcast, you sure are sensitive.
Shit. You know what? I had 2 therapists on, and we talked shit about you on that episode. So just so you know, yeah.
About me?
Yeah,
Or
about you. Yeah.
Oh, of course. Which one is the one right after me? Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 therapists that were just
Therapists,
on. Yeah.
therapists love me, but also because I provide a lot of potential money. But they also hate me
I told them, I'm
because
like, Jeevan, the comedian Gill, thinks that therapists just take people's money and keep rebooking. Is that true?
Oh my God.
that's what you got from my very detailed submissions on the
I know,
the
right?
weird crossover of finances and therapy was that Jeevan thinks therapy
That therapists
is way...
are stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I was just making a joke, but okay.
No, we all know. I hear you. No, we know.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
That's hilarious. Now I gotta,
Don't make me
I
sweat.
haven't listened. Oh, I'm gonna make you sweat. By the way, since Nana is there, and don't you have like very good audio equipment for this podcast?
I would like to think so. Do I not?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I'm assuming you do.
Yeah.
Well, use it to make her sing. All your listeners
Oh my God,
should
right?
know how amazing her voice is.
Yeah, we're doing karaoke after.
Yeah. Do you know how?
This is
Go.
Kieran's roast, okay? It's not
No,
about
hold on,
me.
Nana, stop. Jeevan, when we do,
I wanna
Jeevan's
hear
in
it.
1% of the time, he's a professional. He's a successful entertainer in the room. Jeevan, when we do karaoke, Nana and I have our karaoke song. And what is it, Nana? What's our karaoke song?
Barbie girl.
And I do the guy.
You're wasting her talents on Barbie
No,
Girl.
it's so good because I play the guy and she does all the singing. She's so good.
Yeah. It's like, so do you ever see Good Will Hunting?
Of course. How do you like
Yeah.
apples?
Yeah. So do you know how in Good Will Hunting he's like really, really smart, and at one point they question like, okay, so you don't want to like be known for being smart, but you chose to be a janitor in the top school in the country at MIT. That's like Nana with karaoke. It's like, dude, you're amazing and you know it, but you keep only doing karaoke.
That's a great analogy. Is that an analogy?
Wow,
Is
look
that
at this guy. He's trying to get
That's
the
great.
artsiness out. He's trying
I
to
like
get you to
that.
become a famous singer.
Metaphor. Dude, listen, the talent you have in that room, you have no idea. It's fucking insanity.
I agree. Cam, he's talking about you.
No.
What? He's talking about what?
Jeevan's like, no.
No, this is the thing. It's like you have no idea the talent, but you also have no idea the amount of stage fright this woman has.
I'm pretty sure I'm like turning red right now.
She is.
Yeah,
but
exactly. Look at
here's the thing. You guys think she's all great, but hold on a second. We used to karaoke for all there, and all of a sudden one day, I don't even think many of us were sitting around. We were karaokeing. Someone went to the bathroom. Someone's in the kitchen. She's fucking singing this song and going on with her Celine Dion, whatever
Celine
voice. No, but like the...
her voice.
Yeah,
okay,
you
I
know
thought
what I
you
mean?
she's singing along. Okay,
And I've been mad at her since. Every time we karaoke, I'm like, you lied to us. You lied to us.
Do you know I've messaged her verses that I'm like, hey, your voice would be amazing if you did this verse from this song. Can you just send it to me for me to listen? And she still hasn't done it.
That was supposed to be for his birthday.
What's the song, Jeevan? What's the song?
It's a song called it's by the Fall Out Boy and featuring Churches, and it's called One More Yesterday. And Churches' verse on that song is perfect for Nana's voice. I've been asking for it for like 3 years.
We're gonna get that to you tonight.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay,
We have our ways.
So Jeevan, you were on an episode of MFU with Kiran.
Oh, here we go.
All business with this woman, man.
So we have a series of questions.
No. That's not business. That's deflecting. I'm very much aware.
Someone's been at therapy.
No, she's beat it into me.
You think I'm not the king of deflection? You think I'm not the king of avoidance? Sweetie, you can't.
Sweetie.
During your episode, Jeevan, what was one of your favorite takeaways?
What are you talking like?
I know. The episode's better than us. I'm like,
according to the female host of the podcast.
you motherfucker.
You said that?
No, I did not. But that is how it came out.
Right now.
You know how sometimes they say things and then they come out completely opposite? That was the time that happened when I told Nev that she makes cheap clothes look good.
One of those things.
I did one of those, and he's like,
Jeevan Karen does that a lot. And you'll probably have experienced that quite a bit.
But a celebrity, guys. Like,
hold on. You can't tell me that. Okay, first of all, it's an amazing excuse that you've come up with. That in your life you say the opposite of insane things sometimes, and then people in your life apparently just believe that and just let you get away with it. No way, absolutely not. You very confidently said it and moved on. Like
that was not true.
Didn't just
this guy
do the
is out to
equivalent of
sabotage my potential podcasting career, ladies and gentlemen. Okay?
He's trying to get you canceled.
He's totally trying to get me canceled, man.
I'm trying to help you because you think podcasting is a career, and
oh my god!
Hey, by the way, I should mention you called me. This is a
exactly. This is a straight up. Thanks for calling. Leave a message after the beep.
Okay, so aside from that horrible analogy that Kiran had during your episode,
oh my god,
was there any other feedback that you heard that could maybe assist Kiran for future episodes?
Why did you ask? What do we call Harmony again? Harmony was a great phone call. What do we call her?
Go ahead, Jeevan. Go ahead. You have the floor.
You want me to give you podcast advice?
Here, we just keep going. Let's go.
Yeah. I was gonna,
you want me to give you advice?
Yeah. How about I help you be a better person, and then therefore you be a better podcast. This has been a fun roast.
Man, this is better than my birthday. That's for sure. That was pretty painful.
I didn't know you guys were gonna call and just have me roast for like.
You know what, even you and I both.
Well, it's hosted by us, so anything goes.
We tried to get Harmony to roast her, but she's too nice.
She's too nice.
Yeah.
So
you need. So that's why you saved me for. Well, I should probably say like congrats on episodes. It's achievement. Look at that. I'm being actually authentic, which sounds.
I'm still waiting for the punchline. Something's coming.
Yeah,
I know.
Exactly.
It'll come.
Wait, Jeevan. Sorry, I just want to do a top 5 segment with you though.
Okay,
if that's okay. Ahead. I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah,
I really don't give a shit, man. Like, honestly, it's up to you.
To answer Nana's last question, Karen, I said to you, like, hey, this special episode of Revisiting Old episode guest is a good idea. You should probably just keep it short. And if I'm counting, we're like way past the time.
we're the whole episode right now. We're only at 43 minutes. So
nice.
We're
Okay.
going for an hour. We'll see.
Nice.
You know. And so
we got
top five,
like that
top five.
Chappelle episode. You got to wrap it up, B. You got to wrap that shit up.
I'm saying, you ever seen those special sitcom episodes where they have those memories? They're like, let's look back. Yeah, those short
the Friends,
episodes.
when they would like, I always felt robbed every time the one of every season. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that time when? Yeah.
Fuck, I'm not watching this.
Yeah. Okay, top
But
five.
people should listen to this
Top five.
episode, obviously.
Top five. Okay. You're an NHL fan, right? You like hockey?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me do top five NHL jerseys?
Oh.
Top five. Ooh, yeah. Okay. That's a good one.
Can you rank that? Can you rank that like from like best to? You can do that, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah. So do you want of any era?
Any era, it doesn't matter. Any NHL jersey printed. That's
okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. It's the problem is the ranking. It's not
You don't have to rank it then. You can just do
Okay.
You don't have to. I'm just asking.
I'm gonna rank it. Well, number one, it's gonna be a Canucks jersey without a doubt.
Woo!
It just has to be.
Which one though?
Ooh, which one is the question?
I feel like
so.
I think I know what he might say.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna. This is gonna be a controversial pick even amongst Canucks fans, but the salmon blend. Whale orca jersey of like 2000. Yeah, the Jovo the Jovo jersey.
Yeah.
Everyone hates it. Everyone hates
That's
it.
a good one.
The orca, right? So that's the blue that goes into the burgundy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like I've been telling that I've been almost bought that for $400 off what was it, Etsy or Poshmark. I can't find them anywhere. I wanted to buy one of those jerseys so bad.
They're actually I had no idea because I was like 12 at the time.
Yeah.
You can't buy me a birthday present, but you can buy a $400 jersey.
For myself, absolutely every fucking time. Doesn't matter.
Good to know.
Anyways, back to Jeewan's top five.
Okay, so that's I like that. Okay, that's number one.
You know what? I'm gonna take that as number 5.
Oh
It's
damn!
shit.
It gets better from. Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. It's a controversial jersey apparently.
Yeah.
So, number 4, I'm gonna put the Anaheim Ducks.
The Mighty Duck.
The Mighty Duck jumping out of the ice jersey.
What?
They used it for
That's
3
whack.
months.
Wow.
3 months. Look it up. The Anaheim Duck. It's like the
I
most
did look it up, and I was like, I looked at
jersey
it
of all time.
for a while because it's so ridiculous. But I guess it's ridiculous, and either you like it or you hate it.
Wow.
There's no in between. It has to be.
It's like the most ridiculous jersey ever that you like. It goes like to this level of ridiculousness that comes back to being good.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be also a very controversial one because I'm a Canucks fan. But the Flames flaming horse jersey,
The Bronco, yeah.
the Bronco, like I can't even.
That's the nicest jersey they have.
We're just talking
It's a nice jersey.
fashion. We're not talking,
Yeah.
I'll never get caught wearing that shit, but that's their nicest jersey. Yeah, for sure.
I'll look at it like an enemy's hot wife. Like just like
Oh wow, what does that mean?
That's the reverse. That's the reverse vintage jersey that he's talking about. The Anaheim one. The Anaheim one. Yeah.
That's a cool one. We just looked it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just looked up the duck jumping out of the.
That's cool. I like
the goalie.
Yeah.
The goalie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna call.
So that's
you know
3.
what?
Sorry, that's 3, right?
That's 3.
Okay, yeah.
And the Seattle Kraken jersey,
Wow.
the white.
Yo,
white.
they just entered the league like
They
last
entered the
year,
league.
and you're
Yeah,
gonna
I think-
put that in your
yeah.
top in number 2. Hey.
Number 2. I'm gonna put it in number 2. It's
Wow.
a good jersey. I look at it, I'm like, you guys nailed this.
Wow.
I don't. And then the skate. I'm gonna go with the skate Canucks 94.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you go.
That's my number 1.
When you
In
were
black.
picking your
Black.
Canucks jerseys, I was like, it has to be that. But then I didn't realize they were doing the top 5. Which okay, I was like, that skate jersey that's number absolutely.
That's gonna be. You know what that is? That's a controversial top 5.
Yeah,
Wow.
that is.
That's what that
Is
Is it more? Is it more controversial?
I'm
than
okay
fuck
with
the Gorgona?
all your answers except for the duck jumping out of the jersey, but also at the same time, that's a new thing. No one's seen that in the NHL, so I'm just still trying to I'm trying to figure that shit out.
I like that they just went so ridiculous with it.
Yeah.
And like it's like that, and like the Flying V that we have. The Flying V is one of the ugliest jerseys.
Absolutely.
I would disagree.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But Karen,
honorable mention Hartford Whalers.
Oh,
Hartford
yeah.
Whalers.
Yeah, those are fucking beautiful jerseys
Yeah,
too.
those are very simple hockey jerseys. But yeah, that's a controversial list. Almost as controversial as comparing sexual assault to a nut
Oh my
penalty.
god. This guy needs to get off now.
Wow.
That is not how it went down.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have closed on that,
Well, Jeevan, thank you so much for being here with us today.
See, what I tell you about
Jeevan.
that? What I tell you about that voice?
It was,
Yeah, right, exactly.
it was very kind of you to, carve out the time. Do you want to maybe plug like a show you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Somebody remembered to plug. Hey, Karen, this is what you do at the end of it. You plug. Remember how you didn't do that for me?
So two times I've messed up. And Jeevan's was one of them.
Only 2 times she has met. Only twice.
I'm the.
No, I'm talking about the plug part. Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeevan's was one of them.
Okay, so go ahead, Jeevan, plug away.
At J Gill Comedy on Instagram, JGILL Comedy. Everything, every social media is J Gill Comedy. JGILL.
And he has a children's book coming out.
Let the man do his plug. What are you talking?
You're gonna put me on the
We're
spot
doing it. It's happening. Just so you know, my sister and I have started collaborating.
Nice. Sounds good. I'm in.
Okay, when's your next show?
It is tonight at 10:30.
Damn.
So this won't be out for tonight.
Yeah.
How about something in May?
Yeah. What's coming up in May?
In May. Okay, let me do some dates here for you guys. This was very impromptu. Okay, so April 22nd, I'm at Comedy Bar Danforth. April 29th, I'm at the Broken Cage Gallery in Toronto. If you're in Vancouver, I am doing June 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd.
Wow.
You can catch those dates on at J Gill Comedy on Instagram.
Love it.
Okay, are you going to come to Calgary at all? Ever? Like,
I am. I should. I don't know, man. Somebody tell the comedy club out there to book me. Send them my tape. You be my agent too. How about that?
Yeah, seriously. I feel like Nana should manage you.
She'd do a great job. Yeah, I will be out in Calgary soon.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking out time because we know you're a very, very busy man. Lots going on for Jeevan Gill here at
Sounds
J.
like
Gill
he's
Comedy.
in the bathroom taking a dump. To be honest.
I mean, really.
Do you want to poke the bear, Karen?
No. Jeevan, thank you so much.
So we got an extra. We got 2 minutes here to hear comments back.
Yeah. Bye,
Thanks,
Jeevan.
guys.
We're trying to keep on time here, Jeevan. Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds
challenged
good.
me.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Thanks.
Bye.
Good night.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, for you guys.
That was satisfying.
Is that what you wanted? Did you get what you came
That
here
was
for?
what I came here for.
Great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so happy that
We
you
love
got
it.
what you came for. I love it too. I'm glad we can all laugh at my expense. Hey, why not?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we got some good feedback.
That makes you feel good, doesn't it? It's all about feeling good.
But
on
are
the
we gonna
show.
eat soon?
We're gonna dinner soon.
let's wrap up the episode with one more question for the host.
Okay.
So I know you get a lot of DMs, you get a lot of text messages, you get a lot of feedback.
For all the old people out there, DM is a direct message. Hey,
That's on the Instagram.com.
which is on the Insta, if you're cool,
Or the gram.
the gram.
or the gram, I guess.
So what has been your
Facebook?
your favorite piece of advice and your least favorite piece of advice?
Wow.
You don't have to name names. We're not trying to start fights and shit.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, definitely not you. You're not.
We're not negative here.
Yeah.
We're all positive. So
clearly,
if you want to share that with your listeners here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good question.
But let's just quickly talk about how Karen, she ordered groceries, and she ordered like 25 pounds of fucking onions. She ordered enough onions for all of Calgary. Pretty much, Superstore was out of onions in the southeast. So like, we don't have any onions. Some brown lady came in.
if you guys need some onions, come to the McKay residence immediately. They are handing them out like Halloween candy.
You guys, there's context, okay? I don't just buy.
But now I'm trying to think about what was the other ones? She's some other stupid one. What was-
Mr. Noodle.
Oh, the
case of
full
Mr. Noodle?
a pallet of it.
Yeah.
Was it a pallet?
It was a pallet of Mr. Noodle that this chick ordered.
Fucking said palette, and she thought that was like 1 or 2.
Yeah, she was like,
Was it
wow,
on a palette?
so cheap.
She's like, oh yeah, my palette has changed. She's like, I'm mature. Okay. Select. I don't know.
Okay, anyways, back to the question.
I have struggles, challenges with ordering things online.
Yeah.
Remember
That's true.
when I ordered those
But also, you have
sweatshirts?
like even when we like order food or something on the phone too.
Oh
right?
my god.
Like Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut ad, remember the dinner she ordered us?
Oh yeah,
When she forgot 2 of our meals?
she forgot 2 meals, and she's like, "Oh my god, guys, it was so cheap."
There was only 4 of us. There were 4 of us and the kids. And she didn't order 2 meals. And then she's like, wow, guys, this place is so affordable.
But we're dumbasses too for just being like, "Oh."
I know. Well, that was also our
That's
mistake.
pretty. That's a good
But you know
good
what?
deal on
Is that-
food.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
amazing that you guys all let me book Serena and Sean's flights here.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, should we check before she hits
Buddy, they're probably heading straight to Ukraine or something, man. Who knows where they're going?
She's like, wow, so cheap.
She's like, yo, YYC with like an accent on top of it. Yo, it just takes them.
Honestly, guys, I had so much stress.
shit.
I stared at that computer screen for so long,
Yeah.
making sure. So I really hope that was a flight out of Abbotsford to
Vancouver,
Calgary.
Washington.
Yeah.
Shit. There's another Vancouver?
You're flying out of Washington, Vancouver, and then you have to drive down there and you're coming to Calgary. They're like, what?
Happy birthday.
But the flight was only $100.
Like, wow, it was so cheap.
We'll see you in 2 days.
Okay, anyways, feedback. Go.
Oh, you're better than me. Look at you. You know how to get back to something. Yeah, so for something that, like, good feedback that I've received, honestly, I've received a lot of very caring and kind feedback, and so, you can't compare because some things
So
are
what was like one that was like your favorite that you think back to a lot?
Oh, man, it's very difficult because I've met people that I didn't know, like people that I used to know in elementary school again. And they messaged saying, oh my gosh, I found you. And we reconnected that way. And then I think a really brave one was one of my best friends in high school, her ex-boyfriend. And at that time they dated for a bit. He had come out. And at our time, coming out was a big deal. And the things that I know now that I didn't know then. And so he messaged me and he was very, very kind, very supportive. And we just got talking and it was just about things that you maybe put on hold or pause, but there's such significant times in your life, and reconnecting brought him back to that, and just thinking about what a difficult time that was for him, even though the part that I was supporting my friend, right? And for him, just around people sending such terrible threats to him because it was such a big deal coming out and the process he's going through with it. And he had a very supportive family. And so I thought that was really cool because he was really open and willing to share what that time was like. And that's sort of what we're doing here, is just starting a conversation really at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And a conversation that maybe we've been hoping to have or we've been holding on to. And so I really appreciated that conversation. Yeah, there's so many more. Like, so many people have been really kind, and like, even, I know you asked for wine, but even recently someone that I don't know at all messaged and said that they are enjoying listening and then were inspired by guests and their stories. And he's an artist, and so he sent a really cool remix version of my intro that DJ Heavy D put together for us.
Right.
And it was really cool, and how he put it together. And so just being creative, I think, has been really cool. Having people sort of message and say, hey, you know, I'm doing this or that. And so, yeah, I think there's so many more. People have been really kind, and I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your least favorite?
I'm really trying to think, and I don't think that anyone has ever given me, and I've received some really critical feedback from people.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't think it's bad. Like, I think somebody cares enough to tell me that I suck at something, or I could be better at something. Like, to me, that's just thank you for that, and that helps me do better, because I really, this has little, I know we all like to laugh about, as a Gemini, how I like to be about everything. But this is about people just feeling comfortable to talk about their stories. And you heard what Harmony had to say. And I talked about the feedback that people have been continuing to send after episodes like that, right? And her talking about Doreen's episode, like Doreen felt inspired by those two to say, I'm ready to start talking and dealing with this stuff.
It's like a domino effect,
Totally. And if we can have more of those, then that can help us, I think, thrive versus the other side where we're salty with each other or mad at someone because they're doing something that... You know, like, I don't know everything. I have a lot to know. I make stupid errors, as Jeewan, as we laughed about. And I can laugh about it.
Yeah.
For sure. But I think this isn't about, all this is about is just people getting together, creating a community and helping each other be better. And so if somebody is willing to help me, then I want to be willing to help so many more people after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if people help me figure out how that is, how cool is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, how do I know everything?
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for being such a lovely guest.
Oh,
That was really well said.
Oh, thanks, bro.
I know I said
Well put.
that last question was the last one, but I do want to ask one more.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in the next 25?
Ooh. Aw, well, I think that's cool that people are saying, hey, there's the next 25. So that's really cool. Somebody said that I'm like the female Joe Rogan, so I thought that was cute. I honestly just want to open doors, and I want people's help opening doors. So I'm hoping that I'll get more feedback about topics.
Yeah.
Like, I really want, somebody talked about wanting to talk about what it's like being in an open marriage. And I think that's really interesting. So there's lots of different ways that link back to our well-being. So I'd love to hear what topics are on people's mind. I appreciate that. But for the next few, we have some really cool doors opening up for us. And that's just all by listeners or me learning how to ask, like how to reach out.
Yeah.
It's been cool. So I'm really looking forward to collaborating with a few local businesses and in honor of mental health, as well as I had a really cool interview with Harpreet Binder from NHL Punjabi Edition, which was... I've had a few celebrities like Jeewan, Andrew Ueno, which was so cool. And then Harpreet was just a delight. And his will have aired by the time this one airs.
Yeah.
And people will get to know him on there. And I'm hoping that we can get together and talk more about men's health, as well as South Asian representation out there. I think a lot of people from our community are starting to send feedback. I honestly appreciate my white friends out there, because this was meant to help minorities sort of bridge a gap between our well-being and knowledge of mental health. And I have a lot of listeners that are not South Asian, that aren't children of immigrant, that are great in listening and providing feedback. And I love that. And I really appreciate that too. And so I think there's a few really good things coming out. So I really appreciate that time that I had with Harpreet as well, because he was so awesome. He's like, what can we do next? Sort of thing. And that's cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Like looking forward.
Yeah, like let's keep talking.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping to have I'd love to have some elders from our community on. So
maybe your mom.
Yeah, my mom, your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad. We're working on a very special guest right now. If that happens, I'd love to bring my dad on and interview this.
Can I be there when Papa's on? That'd be hilarious.
with our hockey player there?
Yeah, can I be there?
Maybe. Yeah, you can do top 5 with him.
I'm gonna ask him like so many questions about hockey.
Verinder Randawa is a celebrity on Twitter, I'm learning.
Okay, but like let's before we like top 5s for her too.
Oh, okay, let's do a top 5 and wrap up.
Yeah, and that's only for you again, so.
Oh, okay, not with all of us? Or is it?
We can all do it.
Okay. Let's all do it.
If it's the last one, we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Playing footsies with me under the table, Kiran? Oh my god.
No.
I just felt your toe like rub the bottom of my foot.
Goodness.
You're being very inappropriate right now, Karen. Okay.
I'm not hitting on your wife.
We'll take our supper to go.
Okay. Top 5 restaurants. Sit down, no fast food. Sit down place.
Always do hard ones.
We did fast food before.
Okay, I gotta write these. Nana, you go first.
Top 5 sit-down restaurants.
Well, a restaurant, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't know. You change the rules every 5 seconds.
Top 5.
I don't change the rules, baby.
Ew. Oh my god. Ugh, that just made my skin crawl.
So cringe.
Okay, like this is a really weird one, but I've loved this place since I was a kid. Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, I don't have top
I went
5.
there for the first time with her like last year, I think.
Yeah, it was. I used to like always request to go there for my birthday.
I don't even know any. I'm getting.
Okay, she's doing her top 5. You're like like in the mic. You're gonna do that? We're hosting tonight.
I feel like these ones are
learning
kind
a
of
lot.
like the same, but like the Joey's Earl's Cactus type.
They could all be your number 2.
They're like
Wait,
all
is this
number
ranked? This is ranked? Like,
No,
so you're
I
just
wouldn't
putting
say
it-
ranked.
Okay.
I thought we weren't ranking them.
Can you, Karen? I see you over there, like fucking trying. Can you listen to her, please?
She's like doing math over there.
While she's talking, can you listen to my wife? My wife.
She's like, wait, that time were we sitting or were we standing?
Shit.
Okay, so Joey's Earl's Cactus, I would just say is
All
all
the
kind
same
of one.
shit. Yep. Think about it.
Okay, I'm gonna say Nando's as a sit down because I hate getting takeout from there. Like I like sitting there and eating the food at the restaurant.
So would you say Five Guys is also a restaurant? Nando's is like a Five Guys.
Yeah. I just.
But I would
hit the
say
mic.
Five Guys is fast food. So like,
But
I don't
yeah,
know. That's
but
tough.
Five Guys you can also take home and enjoy.
Can I just ask? I haven't listened to anything you said, but like, can I just ask? Is this anytime and everywhere you've gone, or like what? Because there's a lot of like I've ate at restaurants that I've liked when I've traveled.
Yeah, is it like
But
Canadian?
I don't know the name
or-
of that restaurant.
Well, that's
Was
your
it in
fucking fault.
Barcelona?
No, it
Like, how do you not know what restaurants you've been to?
was bruschetta.
You're 67 years old and you don't know like 67 years of life and you can't remember like 5 restaurants you've been to that you
No,
like.
but that's a fair question because
Thank
like,
you.
what about like the U.S. like?
Yeah,
What about
name them all.
Mexico, man?
Oh, okay.
Mexico.
Name-
Okay, Cheesecake Factory then.
Yeah, top
Really
5. Like,
enjoyed.
there's no like wherever you've
Okay.
been. That little shack in the wall that was in
Okay, but
Thailand
I don't
when you went
remember.
there.
I've been to
Yeah.
a lot
that's
of
true.
shacks
That's
in the
true.
wall.
That's true.
Like I've traveled a lot.
You
I'm
better,
very
like,
well traveled.
I'll do yours for you, Boston Pizza. Fucking like let's go. That's it.
Whatever's in like a 5-kilometer radius
Whatever's
of me.
around.
Craft
Brewster's.
and yeah,
Chop leaf.
the food court.
South Center Food Court. Shout
Okay,
out.
you still have to do 2
Okay,
more. Let's not get up.
Chachis.
Okay, sorry. So I said
Wow.
Olive Garden, Cactus, etc.
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
Nando's. So I have one left.
Nando's one.
But like a Punjabi restaurant, man. Any open air restaurants?
true.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sit down. I love to get people flustered on my segment, you know. That's why we're here, baby. That's why we're here. It's my plug, you know. I'm Skarnpal Singh Randhawa. I'm from sorry, go ahead. While she's thinking.
I can't remember the name of the place now.
And also, where are you from? Where are you from? Like, why do you need to tell us?
I'm just Skarnpal from Surrey.
There's a place in the Northeast in Falcon Ridge Plaza that has really good street food, like Indian street food, but I can't remember the name of it. My parents always take me there.
Falcon Ridge Plaza.
I know, but that Momo's was so good.
Oh yeah, that Momo place
Tiger
is really
Momos?
good.
Okay, well
I
that's street
think
food
I'm-
place. That's top
I
5.
think
Okay,
I'm
Karen,
good.
go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start with Gopi's Kitchen, which is my mom's restaurant in her
But
kitchen.
Karen, God, you were sitting there writing stuff on your pad and you go, "Go be that's your mom. That's your mom."
Oh my god.
I'll accept it though, I guess. That's
Okay. And then, nobody make fun of me here, but these are nostalgic. It always comes down to nostalgia and memories. But White Spot
Oh yeah.
is always fun.
Motherfucker, man, you took my only thing from me. You don't even like White Spot, and you're gonna take
I
that shit
love
from
it.
because
I
you know
love
I
it.
like it.
You know I love
You
it.
don't love White Spot.
Because we went together.
Every
as
time you
family.
wanted to go White Spot, you would fight us.
No, because we went together as family. Well, I fight anytime we're gonna go to a restaurant because I never want to go where people want to go. The Wednesday Room on Stephen Avenue.
Oh, that place is good. Yeah.
Fantastic.
You're gonna go from Gopi's Kitchen to White Spot to the Wednesday. I'm sorry, just do your 5, please. I gotta go.
You can't judge people's top 5.
You can't. No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely right. You can't.
Oh
You
shit,
can't.
these are only 4. I also really love the margaritas at L Furniture Warehouse on Stephen Avenue.
Cam's gonna have a mental breakdown.
They're
You like the margaritas?
quesadilla.
So that's gonna be your top 5. 67 years of life. You 67 years you've been on the planet, and the margaritas at fucking.
Cam's gonna be rocking back and forth in the fetal
okay,
position.
well then I'm not ready because like I know I've been to Italy. There's like amazing restaurants there. I remember Haweli when we got to Jalandhar.
Oh, yeah, that
that
place
was
is
so good. We
good.
ate such good aloo wali rotiyan. That's naan bread with potato.
Okay.
You don't gotta dumb it down.
Haweli was good.
Serena's listening. She doesn't understand Punjabi.
Aw, Serena.
She doesn't listen. I'm kidding. Okay, can you help me remember what are some other good places that we
You're
went
just
to?
gonna take the spots though, like Haweli, wherever you went to in Italy, and then wherever you went to Arizona, Las Vegas. You guys travel all everywhere. Saskatchewan, Prince George.
Prince Albert, the Boston Pizza in Prince Albert was great. By
Was
the
it good
way.
though?
Yeah, man.
Okay,
but no, I'm okay. Am I really gonna say? You know what? It doesn't matter what I think because as the real original host, I care more what you guys want. So
of course,
these are the worst ones, guys. This is such a stupid one. Why wouldn't you? This is my 25th episode. Why wouldn't you tell me which top 5 you're gonna do today? Because I have things on here that. Apart from
dude, Harmony got like shopping carts done within like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but Harmony's smart.
Shopping carts.
She probably also went to private school.
Actually, I don't think she did.
Well, not all public school kids are.
That's like such a rude thing to say about somebody. They're smart because they went to private school.
That's a backhanded compliment. But I also didn't like FFC. I don't think would categorize as a private school.
Did you wear a uniform?
It's a chartered school.
Did you wear a uniform?
Yeah, but we didn't.
Oh, then us public school kids thought you were fancy.
But we didn't have like any of like the normal extracurricular, like like the extra classes.
You learned the same stuff, and then why'd you always think you were better than us?
Oh my god, I didn't.
Oh my god.
This, I feel like you're projecting. There's like something else going on here.
I've had a drink.
Damn. Okay, Jennifer.
Okay, mine
Cam,
sucked. Cam,
your turn.
you can just throw mine in the garbage here. I'll rip it up.
Okay, top 5 restaurants. White Spot.
Oh yes. Good
Red
job.
Robin.
Oh my god, I'm gonna put Red Robin on mine too, Cam.
I'm sorry. Is this about you? Like, I don't talk much, right? So when I talk, I like take like 30 seconds every time up. Let me just have that 30 seconds, okay? So sorry. What was my first one again? No. My co-host?
White Spot, Red Robin,
Joey's.
Yoey's.
Because their chicken parm is
You've
fucking
been alive
bomb.
for however many 67 less than whatever years, and you're gonna pick Joey's.
And you know what? At Joey's,
Their chicken parm is bomb.
I had to force him to have this meal.
Oh,
the
and
first time we went.
happy hour, right?
She did.
Yeah,
because
he was all like, "Oh, I only eat burgers. Like when I go out, I only eat." And I was like, "Trust me, you'll like this pasta. It's really good."
Ooh.
And then he was like, "No, let's just order one. No, I'll take a couple bites." And he
What's the
liked it.
cheese toast at that place we went to? That was so good.
Oh, High's.
High's cheese
their
toast.
cheese toast
High's.
was so good.
Okay, so I got 3, right?
Yeah.
So 2 more. Let's go Tool Shed. Their smash burger. They made it into my top 5.
Oh,
all my
Tool
places.
Shed.
All
That's
my
my 40th birthday party.
all my
was.
places are local right now. Eh?
Tool Shed is so good.
It's so good.
Fuck. Actually, it was like the Black Bean Cafe or where we went when we were in Vegas. Me and the boys.
What about Lazy Loaf in
Can
Calgary?
you fucking not do that anymore? But Lazy Loaf is actually really good. It's actually really good.
missed you
But we're
guys.
talking. That's not a restaurant.
You can sit there
You can sit there. Eh?
and drink wine and stuff.
Oh yeah, remember we went there? When
Oh,
was
they're-
that?
they're-
When your dad was here?
Cupcake with the cream cheese icing. Mwah.
Yeah, I remember we just had the sandwiches, but it was really good.
Even
Oh.
though it was so good.
Ow! You just hit me so.
I'm
Oh,
so
that
sorry.
place that you like going to.
I got excited.
What's that? What's that? Grubens or whatever.
I call that fast food because I always
Oh,
take it.
okay.
I was gonna say, but actually, that's actually like a Grumman's is actually a good choice. I should do top 10.
Would you say Rubens?
But I was gonna say the train station in Maine.
Oh God.
Was that where you got kicked out?
That was on the East Coast.
No, the
in
train station's the
Exeter-
actual-
in Exeter.
Oh.
Well, it was Maine, right? But
No,
Maine.
it was in Exeter.
That was in Exeter?
And Audra's grandma's house where you guys embarrassed us. Yeah, that's a story.
That's a
next
story
time.
for a different time.
Yeah,
But
we'll tell that for sure.
So let me talk to my viewers, my viewers out there. So in Exeter,
Listeners.
Exeter like Maine, Exeter, Maine,
No, it's New Hampshire.
Exeter, New
That's
Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
Maine. Okay. Anyways, I don't know the American landscape.
Yeah.
I don't go there much, right? I'm not allowed to. I'm brown. Anyways,
Well, he's not wrong.
there was a convenience store there, like down the street from them, just a little quickie mart, you know, like a little
Eggs.
like a wherever Jamestown Bob guys own, like you know, like the Clerks, Quick Stop, a little type thing like that.
Yep.
You go in, you walk to the back, and then you go to the back, and there's like this tunnel,
Yeah.
and then you keep walking, and then there's like a little restaurant
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and it's probably got enough seat. Like there's probably like 5 tables.
Yeah. $1.99 breakfast.
Yeah, no, it was like $4 breakfast, but still like the breakfast, $4 breakfast American, which back in 2017, I don't think it was as bad as it
That was before.
was
That was
is now.
BN.
But they have $4 breakfast, and you got like 3 toasts,
Yeah, it was
3
good.
eggs,
It's good.
bacon,
Okay, but they don't want to
hash browns, all that. They want to hear
Your
about this
listener
shit.
does not want to hear everything that was
So
there.
a good host
Food
knows
is
when
life.
it's time to wrap
yeah,
up.
yeah.
right?
So can
Okay,
you get off your Instagram and start getting us back on track?
Let's do the background music, Cam.
Oh, God. Am I gonna? You guys are not. You don't want to play it?
No, we'll play it, but
Oh.
we'll ease the listener.
You like
Oh.
you
So
shut me
aren't you
down.
gonna tell your listeners thank you and like if they want to reach
I'm
you?
gonna get to
Oh.
it. Kiran.
Oh my goodness. Like, this is my sister?
Nana Kiyanke, man.
This is your sister-in-law?
She's your sister.
Yeah, but like your sister-in-law?
Yeah.
What's worse?
You know.
The sister-in-law.
I really don't know.
Duck, duck, duck,
Okay,
duck,
so-
duck, duck,
Okay,
duck, duck, duck.
that's too loud. Quiet.
Oh, sorry.
So thank you all for joining us on this special 25th episode.
Should I do it?
Yeah, but quietly.
Okay.
So thank you for joining us on this beautiful 25th episode of Middle Fingers Up. We'd just like to, express our gratitude, our love for all of you.
Don't do it.
Yeah, but you're so close to the mic. I think you're a little too loud.
But you're saying bom 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 bom.
Okay.
Bom 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 bom.
Okay. Let's just not do the background music. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this special 25th episode of Middle Fingers Up with your host, Kiran McKay and Nana and Cam. You can reach Kiran here at MFU Podcast on Instagram or info@mfupodcast.com. There is a link in bio as well for any downloads of episodes. But you can reach us on any one of those podcast places. Spotify, we got the Apple, we got the, what's the other one? Google something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anywhere where you listen to podcasts, we're on there. So, get on it, subscribe.
Yeah, we're on there. Yeah.
You're going to have to subscribe so that you get the notifications. But just so you all know, Tuesdays are the drop days. So get on it.
See you next Tuesday.
We're going to see you next Tuesday.
It sucks that Walmart took that shirt off.
I know. That's
right?
such a funny
It was
t-shirt.
so subtle. I didn't even know about it.
I know.
But I also want to thank everyone, too, because I don't think we'd have an episode 25 if there weren't people that were willing and wanting to listen. So this episode is really you guys doing what you've been doing to help us keep going. So thank you all so much. Please, please, please keep giving that feedback. Let's find ways to keep helping our well-being.
You asked me to do the intro.
Cheers to 25. Cheers to 25.
Cheers to 25. I like that.
Well, like I did what you wanted me to do, and then it's not.
Extend your middle finger.
Middle finger straight up at me.
Index middle finger.
His middle finger keeps popping up.
Middle finger emojis. Cute.
Windows down and middle finger up.
Smudge, middle finger. I feel like God's giving me the middle finger.
And middle fingers.
And then she sends a middle finger. Why does the middle finger look so weird?
I might as well give him the middle finger.